no idea what this is going to look like. I have got a whole bunch of salt leaks that I'm kind of working on. You can kind of see them spread out all over here. They're all drying for the next step. If you don't know what a salt leak is, check out saltysidewalks.com, where we intentionally spread the gospel through the arts. So this is a used, I've got glue all over me, it's sticking. Look at that. Yeah. So this is a used dryer sheet, and can you see what kind of great patterns are on that? I love that. So that's my thought. Let's see what happens. I thought for today's proverb, it draws me into it. I don't just get a picture, I get drawn into the words today. So I'm going to do a Bible mapping through my brain and see where the Lord takes me on it. So let's see what that starts to look like. So this is a spray dye, you know, that we make. So I was hoping it would be a little bit more, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Let's see. I'm just going to play. I have no idea where this is going to all wind up, but we'll just play and see what happens. I think I'm going to give it a scrape. Where's my card? Come on, Lisa. You should think I should have everything ready, right? I know it. I'm prepared. Well, that doesn't seem to do much, does it? I'm getting a cool kind of background back there, but that was not what I was going for. Let me try something else. Let's see. All right. I've got too much stuff on my desk today. Okay, this is India ink. We'll see what happens if I drop some of that on it. That just seems to clog up the pore. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's more what I was thinking about, was that it would kind of separate and move all around. So let's see if I kind of make a cool kind of something here. See, that's what I like. Can you see down there where it just went and spread? So I do like that. I wonder what happens if I press it in. I just know this is going to be a messy one. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be one of the ones for the books where I walk away covered from head to toe in different mediums. Okay, well, I'm so not in love with it yet, right? It's like, okay, Lisa, it's a used dryer sheet with paint on it. I know, we gotta work through it. Now, come on, I need that encouraging atmosphere around me. Okay, now let's try Liquitex ink. This is gonna be the secret. If I could open it, it's gonna be so terrific. Ooh, pretty. I like how it kind of spreads along in there. Now let's see what happens if I spray alcohol on it, if it reacts with it in any way. Not really. This is a booger of a... Well, no, it's not really doing much. I know, I get it. Oh, look, it's kind of doing that, though. Well, maybe I need to press it down. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see. There's a lot going on underneath it. Poor little journal is weeping, saying, I'm tired. Too much, too wet, too much. All right, listen, I'm going, look how pretty that color is on there, though. If I could get that to want to stay. Okay, I'm going to use the hairdryer, which is very scary because I have cards everywhere. Okay, hold on. Woo. But that was not what I was going for. I really am going for the dryer sheet. actually kind of neat. It would be good. My intent is to kind of rip it up and put it down as a textured background on something lighter. So let me put it onto a white background so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to try to lighten it up a little bit. How am I going to lighten it up? That's a very good question. That's my Jimmy Stewart impression. In case anybody was wondering what that was, now you do not have to wonder anymore. That's me doing Jimmy Stewart. That was just a free added bonus. I want something white. I want something fabulous and white or pink, pretty. I think that pink or red is just gonna get lost. Oh, no, that's kind of pretty, right? The darker colors actually made, because what I thought was very cool about it was all the webbing. I was like, oh, I like that. So it seems to me that the darker kind of brings out that whole webbing look. Okay, let me try again. Hold on. That's easier. Just pick the darn thing up and dry it. Okay, so I think that is sort of cool. So here's my thought. This is a very messy page now. I don't like that anymore. It kind of looks like where colors come to die. So when I have a page that starts to look like that, and it sort of stresses me out a little bit. Now notice too that, let me get you into my brain. God help you. So I'm going to put this down, because remember I'm going to Bible map, right? So I'm going to put this down. And then I'm going to put, oh, see, I like that, right? So I'm starting to come up with ideas for layering. So I don't want this to be, see how that's all going to, it's just going to pop into the same, I want it to be much more sedate, because this is going to be the focal point of like, kapow! So what do you do when you have a page where you're like, you know what, I really just don't really care for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and sort of put in some gesso, G-E-S-S-O, in kind of a crazy way. It will pick up some of those colors, which you'll see in just a minute. You don't have too much, because, you know, that's just the way life does sometimes. Sometimes, there was a commercial, wasn't there? Sometimes you get a little, sometimes you get a lot. I don't know, something like that. Probably just showed my age. I think it was before a candy bar. I don't know. Just babbling. Just babbling at the camera. Okay, so here, I'm going to dry that quick. Wet cord. And just gonna put it down. It'll absorb some of it. That's all fine. Okay, I'm getting messy today. This is a messy spread. This is not for the weak at heart. I don't even know where that page was I was working on. This is all for a workshop that I do. So never mind all that. Oh, back this way. Lord have mercy, Lisa. Am I? Whoa. Uh-oh. Tore. It's okay. It's all right. We can make it all work again. Okay, so there. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Now, so listen, here is truly like people would be wigging, right? Because look, I've got this over here on this page that was completed. So now it has all this white stuff on it. I do not mind. I think it adds depth and texture and it looks cool. So I'm cool with that. I've got a rip in my journal. Everybody's going to be like wigging. No, it's okay. We're going to make it work. Let me just dry. I need that piece, so I'm going to save it. Because I think right there. I'll put some tape on. We'll see. I think I will put down. This is just a craft tape. So I've lost everything now. I lost my sheet and I've lost my, usually I was gonna say, I'm usually so much more organized than this, but stop it, we know I'm not. Okay, so did you guys see my little dryer sheet blow into the wind? Hello, little dryer sheet. Hello, hello. Let's see if I put it back here somewhere. Well, that's just a crazy. Oh, I have it right next to me. Stop. Okay, so now you see that this has become a little bit too white back here. Are you with me? Because if I have this and I have this, well, no, actually it would go like this. Let's say I put that a little bit sideways. Can I tear it? I don't know. Can I? I can tear it. Oh, very cool. Can you see all those fibers that come out? Love, 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 love. So I have that there. And I have this kind of coming in over here. Not that much though. So I have this here, let's say, right? Okay. Then, I'm gonna have to put a brad in. I've got this little predicament right over here. So I'm just gonna tape it. Let's just put some glue on that bad boy. This is like paper tape I got from somewhere, like at a dollar store or something. It rips on itself, but I kind of like the look it gives. So it was $1. Okay, I'm gonna go here, put that down. Okay, now, but see, I don't want to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one more, so it looks like I meant to do that, right? I'm going to have one more kind of coming up there. Am I still filming? You're still with me? Oh, 13 minutes, Lisa. Speed it up. Yeah, I know, but see, when you don't know where you're going or what you're doing. Okay, so I got this and this. Now check this idea out. Oh, I'm dropping things. I'm going to put a cute little brad in there. No, not white. I think I'll go green. So this is it's like a brass fastener, but it's pretty. They make them prettier. So it's a green, kind of pretty that I will bind these two things together with. Sorry, I had to put that up. Okay, so here I can just poke it through because this is okay, so there. So I have that now. So it's kind of cute, right? Which way will I put it? I think like this. Okay, now I'm going to fasten it with, let's do it the cheap way and see what happens. This is Elmer's glue. That should have more water in it, but it doesn't. So that's okay. I need a bigger brush. Big brush, big brush, big brush. Okay, now see this I think is going to be a booger. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it opposite. I'm going to put the glue. See how thick that is? I know. Who has time to thin it out though? So instead of putting it on that dryer sheet, which I think would just become even more messier than I already am. I'm just going to put it in my book and then lay this down. I think I want it to be like a little bit wrinkly. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Boy, that's some thick Elmer's glue. Okay, I like it wrinkly. I do. I love this guy kind of coming down here off this side. Oop, there's that rip that I keep making bigger. Don't look. Oh, that is messy. There we go. Let me get this guy a little bit more. That's kind of cool. It looks like a weird, I don't know what. Yeah, I like it. Okay, now I'm going to put down, see, I'm just going to have to come on here again because this is not going to want to stay. Okay, so why am I doing all this? What am I going to do ultimately? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at our scripture today, which is 19:3, Proverbs 19:3, and it talks about how in our foolishness we can fret ourselves against the Lord. And oh, that just kind of draws me in. That thought just sort of draws me in. So I have that, but you see, I still want a place where I can write on. So this is a white piece of paper, and I tea-dyed it, so it just kind of let it stay in tea for a little bit. I think it was actually like butcher paper or something, and I let it sit in the tea so it got sort of stained. I like it that way. Okay, so, gosh. Shoo, I gotta water down my glue. So, okay, so I stained it. I let it sit in like a little shallow baking pan with some tea and some tea grinds. Yeah, is that what they're called? You know, from inside the tea bag. And this one, you can't tell so much, but there was a point where there was a lot of grains and different textures on it. And so you can kind of see here, this is where the grains were. So you can use coffee, you can use tea. Some people bake it. I don't. I just let it sit in there, and then I kind of take it out and just hang it outside on in the sunlight in a like on a clothes dryer rack, you know, and I just click them all up and let them all drip dry, and that's just how I do it. So all right, so let me see. I think I'm going to put a little bit of tape on here. Kind of hold. I hate that. Okay. Let me break. That's better. All right. So I'm going to put my scripture here, and then all around, I will let it dry correctly, but then, so I'm going to put Proverbs 19:3 here, then all around the outside, I'm just going to kind of write down the revelations and the thoughts that the Lord gives me as I am researching His Word. So you see that, I still have that little lovely to use next time. So you see that it doesn't always require a picture or, oh, wait a second, stop it. Do you love it? I love it. It doesn't always require that you have to draw something or you have to have a picture. If you scrapbook, use that stuff. Do it. That's creative. That's fun. Use it. If you're photography, you know, hello, take pictures and use one of the apps and put some words over it. We have a whole photography group at praiseheartning.com where we're sharing different apps that we use and what works and what doesn't work. So use what you do. Don't, you weren't created to be me, and I wasn't created to be you, and you weren't created to do something the way somebody else does. These are your hands, and you have to use them to glorify the Lord in the way that he calls you to. Don't turn around and do this. Get an idea, go with it, have fun, use photography, use scrapbook pages. Look, all of these salt leaks, they're made from scrapbook pages. Do what you love what you do, and play. Just play and let the creative process take place. So I think this is where I'm going to stop for now, because I do have to get lots of words in there, and it has to dry, and I have to get the proverb listed before 9 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to stop there, and I look for a picture. I'll put a picture of what it looked like when it was done at the end of the video. So thank you. I'm so excited that we tried something new. Dryer sheets, who knew? Very cool looking. I can't get, I'm so dirty that you can't see all the great texture that's in there. So thank you. Love. Wah!